Hey, my name is Felipe and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be talking about how to make money with computer vision. And from all the different ways to make money with computer vision, I'm going to be talking about only one of them, which is working as a freelance computer vision developer, working as a freelancer. And I'm going to talk about this way to make money with computer vision, sharing my own experience as a freelance computer vision developer. So let's start with this video, and the first thing we should do in order to take it one step at a time, to move super slowly and to accurately cover everything I want to share with you in this video, maybe we can start defining what exactly does it mean to be a freelancer. So if we read the article from Wikipedia from Freelancer, I'm just going to read a couple of lines so we are more familiar with the definition we are more familiar with exactly what does it mean to be a freelancer. And it says, are terms commonly used for a person who is self-employed. So if you are a freelancer, it means that you are self-employed. You are not an employee, you don't work for someone else, but you work for yourself. You are self-employed and not necessarily committed to a particular employer long term. This is very important too. It means that you are not going to be working only with one employer or with only one client, but as a freelancer, you are going to be working with many different clients. This is very important too. So, a freelancer is someone who is self-employed, so you work for yourself and you work for many different clients. Then, freelance workers are sometimes represented by a company or a temporary agency that resells freelance labor to clients, others work independently or use professional associations or websites to get work. And this is very important too, because we get that freelancers are self-employed who work for many different clients. And now we can see that there are many different ways all these different freelancers get clients. There are going to be some freelancers who get clients through an agency. Then there will be other freelancers who work 100% independently. It means that they get clients on their own, maybe by networking or maybe something like that. And then there will be other freelancers who get clients, who get jobs through websites, through freelance marketplaces. And this is very important because this is what I am going to be talking about in this video. This is exactly what I do to get clients. I use a freelance marketplace. So let's continue from here. We have already defined what exactly is a freelancer. Now let's see what is this about freelance marketplaces. What exactly is a freelance marketplace? So what I'm going to give you first is a very quick definition or a very quick introduction of what is a freelance marketplace, and then I'm going to show you what are the existing freelance marketplaces, what are some examples of some very popular freelance marketplaces. So let me start telling you like the very high level idea, the high level definition of a freelance marketplace, and I will say that it's a two-sided marketplace where you have clients and freelancers, and you have clients who post jobs and you have freelancers who apply for these jobs. So that's the very basic idea of a freelance marketplaces. You have clients, you have freelancers, you have clients who post jobs, and you have freelancers who apply for these jobs. So that's like the most generic idea. That's basically how all of these different freelance marketplaces work. And now let me show you some examples of some existing freelance marketplaces, so you have like a better idea of what are they, or how many they are, or how they look like, and so on. So I have searched for freelance marketplaces in Google. Actually, I haven't searched in Google, I have searched in DuckDuckGo, and these are some articles containing some very valuable information about freelance marketplaces. I am going to show you one of these links, one of these articles, which is this one, and this is a list of 77 freelance marketplaces. So if you wonder how many freelance marketplaces are there, I can tell you that there are way more than 77. There are many different freelance marketplaces. This is one of the articles I have found listing some of them, and I am going to use this article in order to show you a few of them. For example, Fiverr, this is a very popular one. Then you have Freelancer, this is another very popular freelance marketplace. Then Upwork is definitely a very popular freelance marketplace, and so on. Then you have People Per Hour, TopTal, Guru, We Work Remotely, and the list goes on. I mean, this is a list, this is an article of the 77 most popular, or the 77 best freelance marketplaces. But what I have seen regarding freelance marketplaces is that there is even way more than this. I will say there are hundreds, if not thousands, of freelance marketplaces. You have a freelance marketplace for absolutely every single niche. You have different freelance marketplaces for different countries. You have freelance marketplaces for many different use cases, with different features, with different everything. So there are many of them. And this is something I can say about freelance marketplaces. What are they? Like in a very generic and in a very abstract way, it's a marketplace, it's a place where you have clients, you have freelancers, and you have clients posting jobs, and you have freelancers applying for these jobs. And now let me show you the freelance marketplace I have used in order to make money with computer vision, which is Upwork. This is I will say personally, I consider Upwork is the most popular freelance marketplace. In the article I just showed you, we noticed that Fiverr was the first one in the list. So maybe there are people who consider Fiverr is the most popular freelance marketplace. That's perfectly fine. Personally, I consider Upwork is the most popular one. And let me show you how Upwork works. Let me show you how clients post jobs. For example, I am going to search for jobs in computer vision. That as a computer vision developer, this is a very appropriate keyword to search. And once I search for this keyword, you see that there are many different posts. For example, this one, which is searching for a computer vision AI engineer, and it says something like cutting edge sports technology companies looking for experts in computer vision. The hourly rate is between $40 and $50 an hour. Then you have this other one, which is looking for an AI engineer. Then this one is looking for a digital car game to upload on a smartphone. So it's something like an app. Then artificial intelligence vision tracking system. So there are many different jobs which are somehow related to computer vision. Some of them are explicitly looking for a computer vision developer, and many other of these jobs contain the keyword computer vision in a way or another. So this is basically like a very high level overview of how Upwork works. It's one of all of these freelance marketplaces, and it's probably the most popular one. And this is basically how it works. You have jobs, and then freelancers apply for these jobs. And now let me show you what my Upwork profile looks like. Every single freelancer in the platform has a profile, an Upwork profile, which represents the freelancer in this platform. And this is my profile in Upwork. You can see that this is me, this is my name, Felipe T, this is my name. And this profile is like a summary of a lot of different information regarding this freelancer, a lot of personal information, a lot of work-related information, your previous projects in the platform, your expertise, the technologies you are familiar with, a lot of information regarding this freelancer. And as this is a video about how to make money as a computer vision developer, I'm going to show you exactly how much money I made in Upwork. These three numbers are a summary of my experience in Upwork, or my earnings in Upwork. You can see that I have made this amount of money. This is in US dollars. So I have made more than 100k US dollars. And you can't really see the exact amount, because the way Upwork works is that once you reach 100k US dollars, this number is not going to be updated until you reach 200k. So the only thing you can see is that I have made something in between 100k and 200k US dollars. So this is exactly how much money I have made as a computer vision developer in Upwork, working as a freelancer in Upwork. This is how many hours I have worked. This is how many jobs, how many clients I have had in this time. And I have been working as a freelancer something around 3 years, working as a full-time freelancer. So this is a summary of my earnings. And now let me show you some of the projects I have been involved in. Let me show you some of the projects with which I have made this money. And I can't really disclose the details of many of these projects, because for many of these projects I have signed NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, so I can't really disclose the details in most cases. But you can see like a very quick overview, like a very synthetic and high-level description of this project by looking at the job title. You can see in some of these projects, in some of these titles, it's like a very generic machine learning project. For example, this one, or for example, this one, looking for a machine learning engineer. And then for other jobs, for other of these previous jobs, you can see that, for example, in this case, OpenCV is one of the keywords in the title. So this means that this client was looking for an OpenCV expert. And if you are familiar with computer vision, I am sure you are familiar with OpenCV. So this is only to give you an example of that being a computer vision expert, an OpenCV expert can definitely get you a job. And then if I look at my other jobs, you can see that in this case, you also have the word OpenCV in the job title. So this is like very, very relevant for a computer vision developer. And this means that knowing OpenCV can get you a job as a freelancer. The same about this one. This also involves OpenCV and so on. So you can see that these are some of the previous projects I have been involved in Upwork. And something you can notice right away is that some of these jobs are huge. I have made some money with some of these jobs, and then some other jobs, they are not really big at all. For example, in this one I made $400. In this one I made around $400 too. In this one I made $50. In this $500. So working as a freelancer in Upwork, that's exactly how it works. Or working as a freelancer in any other freelance marketplace, or even if you work for your own, I think it's going to be exactly the same. Some of the projects you are going to be involved in are going to be huge, and other projects are going to be super, super small. So this is just to give you like a very, very quick overview of the projects I have been involved in, on the money I have made with these projects, and with the overall money I have made so far in the platform. So this is going to be all for this video. This is how you can make money as with computer vision, or this is one of the ways you can make money, which is being a freelancer. And this is exactly my experience as a freelance computer vision developer. These are my earnings, and these are some of the projects I have been involved in. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. And if you would like me to make another video where I discuss more details about my experience as a freelance computer vision developer, if you would like me to talk about my previous jobs, if you would like me to talk more comprehensively about what does it involves to be a freelance computer vision developer, please write it in the comments below, and I will be super happy to make another video about that. This is going to be all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to click the like button, and I also invite you to subscribe to my channel. My name is Felipe, I'm a computer vision developer, and in this channel I share my experience as a computer vision developer. I make computer vision tutorials, I make videos like this one, for example, where I talk about how to make money with computer vision. So if those are the type of videos you are into, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. This is going to be all for today, and see you on the next video.